Today I spent researching about what enlightenment really is. And here's what I've found. If I have to synthesize a definition from all the sources that I've read, enlightenment really is about waking up, awakening to who you really are. And with that comes liberation from suffering or dukkha, or dukh as we call it in Hindi. Enlightenment leads to living in a flow state, in absolute total harmony with the existence, a state of sattva or equanimity. So that's the definition of enlightenment is what I have concluded at. And जैसे आपको पता है एनलाइटनमेंट बहुत सारे कल्चर्स में बहुत अलग अलग तरीके से मेंशन किया गया है. सो उसी का एक वर्जन ऑफ एनलाइटनमेंट अक्रॉस कल्चर एंड टाइम आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर इट विथ यू. सो आई वुड लाइक टू फर्स्ट बिगिन विथ बुद्धिज्म. सो बुद्धिज्म में एक वर्ड है बोधि, एंड बोधि मीन्स awakened intellect of a Buddha. Buddh means to awaken. So that's the word. Bodhi is the word in Buddhism. In Japanese tradition, we have Zen. So in Zen, the word is Kensho. Seeing one's true nature, who you really are. Then in Sanskrit, we have Nirvana or Nibbana. And what that literally translates to extinguishing, blowing out of the desires and passions that we have, and end to the grasping nature of the mind, and end to related suffering, stress, and unease. Then in Chinese culture, we have Taoism. And in Taoism, the word is Wu Wei, which is effortless action. It is non-dualistic in nature. We'll talk more about this later, but then that also brings to harmony, pure harmony, oneness. Then in Jainism, the word is moksha, which is liberation. Again, end of suffering. You see the patterns out here. Liberation from life of misery and suffering, and refers to a state of blissful existence. Then another word is samadhi, which is a state of meditative absorption. And notice here, meditative absorption where the experiencing subject becomes one with the observing object. Subject becomes one with object. Again, talks about oneness, harmony. Then another word which was also new to me is turiya. Turiya is fourth state of consciousness, and this state also refers to pure unchanging awareness, the eternal in you. Then of course, in the modern, most recent psychological context, we have Abraham Maslow, who talks about peak experiences. In the Maslow's hierarchy of need, the top level is self-actualization, and that's where this comes from. So peak experience is intense feeling of well-being in self. Well-being in self. And finally, we have Carl Jung. And Carl Jung talks about individuation. Individuation is complete integration of your conscious and unconscious parts of psyche to become whole. So these were all the words and variety of expressions used to indicate to enlightenment. So in conclusion, enlightenment can either mean freedom from. You are free from, you are liberated from suffering, ignorance, ego, rebirth, and those sorts of things. Or enlightenment could mean knowing or being the truth, the reality, the divine, the Brahman. So these are the two ways that you can understand enlightenment. And I would like to end this video by a very beautiful poem by Rumi, which is titled Only Breath. Here it goes. Not Christian or Jew or Muslim, not Hindu, Buddhist, Sufi or Zen, not any religion or cultural system. I am not from the east or the west, not out of the ocean or up from the ground, not natural or ethereal, nor composed of elements at all. I do not exist. I am not an entity in this world or in the next. Did not descend from Adam and Eve or any origin story. My place is placeless, a trace of traceless, neither body nor soul. I belong to the beloved, have seen the two worlds as one, and that one call to and know. First, last, outer, inner, only that breath, breathing human being. Hope you liked it. Hope there are patterns that you can see that all connects to one concept, which is enlightenment. We'll talk more about it. Stay tuned.